Hello everyone, Riskmonger here. Welcome back to Batman Return to Arkham Asylum, where we are trying desperately to knock one of these henchmen off the edge, and not succeeding. That's probably for the best. And there's the unconscious guard that these thugs were wailing on when I arrived. Now we've successfully rescued him, and there's the orderly that was trying to help him. So before moving on, let's check in with these two.
Thank you, Batman. The guard wouldn't have lasted much longer.
Is he okay?
He struck his head when they knocked him to the ground.
Move him away from here as soon as you can. Take him to the medical facility. It's the safest place on the island.
Okay. I'll go with him as soon as he's able to stand.
Alright, with that taken care of, let's get back to tracking the DNA ID of Quincy Sharp, which leads us directly into the cell block. But first, let's take a detour through the visitor room. Let's see if Joker has a new message for me.
I'm afraid I cannot attend your appointment today, but Dr. Quinzel has kindly offered to sit in.
Stupid bat, always bothering Mr. J with your problems. You'll never be as dreamy as him. You're just an ugly, stupid bat in a trap.
Alright, so that's foreshadowing a Harley Quinn dungeon. Alright, so what we have here is a 3-in-1 encounter. That's 3 total henchmen and 1 of them armed. Obviously, we focus on the guy with the gun first. It's a combat takedown. He went right through my cape. And later in my career, I'd be able to take out all 3 of these thugs in one move. Here, I don't want to do a ground takedown because the other one is not attacking. Come on, man, show some initiative. Alright, now I can do a ground takedown, but I guess it doesn't work if he's on the bench. Alright, focus on the guy behind me, and... oh, wait, the guy up top is going to grab that gun. Get over here! And while he's stumbling forward, let's do a ground takedown on 1, and a ground takedown on number 2. That was a little messy there, but got the job done. Now let's go back to tracking the DNA trail, which looks like it goes past that locked gate. So I'll have to bypass that, go around through the bathroom, or the decontamination chamber, I guess. It sounds like there's a lot of people in the distance. Or maybe it was just the familiar chattering of Joker teeth. Wait a minute, this sounds like something else. Same with this door. This is more security than I've seen in Arkham so far. Wait a minute, what are all these people doing here? Alright, let's get ready. Oh, boy. Walking through that door, I suddenly found myself face to face with some of the most dangerous residents of Arkham Asylum. Thankfully, these lunatics were trapped behind bars. But that didn't protect me from seeing their disturbed flailing and hearing their insane babbling. Looking at the DNA trail, it was clear that Harley and her goons had dragged Warden Sharp all around this room, probably as an intimidation tactic. And if I know anything about the Warden, I'll bet it worked pretty well. Alright, let's get out of here. See what's in the next room. So this is the Green Mile. And who's that lounging around in there?
Stop! Stop, Batman, please! You've got to help my babies!
I'm really not interested in a bunch of flowers, Ivy.
They're in pain, crying for help!
Just stay where you are. Last thing I need is you running free.
Poor children. I'll save you. I won't let them hurt you. Everyone will pay.
Alright, so we've got a character bio on Poison Ivy. Let's look at that real quick. Also good to know that we're heading south. Botanist Pamela Isley was transformed by... You can go back and pause that if you want to read the whole thing. Or you could just wait. We're going to find out more about Poison Ivy later on. As we continue through the next security door. Getting a nice view of detective mode Batman as we do so. So there's a tied up figure up in the security control room. Guessing that's Warden Sharp. As the DNA trail seems to head upstairs. But wait, who's that up ahead? Doesn't look like a skeleton's showing up in my detective mode. It looks like Aaron Cash, but...
You need to get me out of this cell! It's me, Cash! I'm needed out there. I can help you. Come on, man. Get me out of
Something's
here.
definitely not right here, but...
Please, someone help me.
Oh, right, the Warden. We should go rescue him first. What? Ugh, trapped in here. That's okay. The whole reason I was searching for the Warden was to find a way past these security gates. Oh, check out the security footage.
Harley! Ah! You have to help me.
Ivy? Gee, you look like crap. Maybe I can sneak you some shampoo.
The plants, can't you hear them? They're crying out to me in agony.
Yeah? Well, I really don't have time for this.
Please let me out. They'll die without me.
I don't know, Red. You're not on Mr. J's party list. Oh, well.
Please!
What the heck? I'll cut you a break.
Oh boy, that's not good.
That feels so much better.
Oh great, one more villain on the loose.
She's a good kid.
I could watch those two all day. What a riot! And speaking of riots, here's a bit of civil unrest I cooked up just for you.
What are you waiting for? Cut me free! He's taken control of the security overrides. I have the sequence generator, but without the terminal in my office, it's useless.
Your terminal has been destroyed. Give me the sequencer.
What? Oh, yes, of course. It's useless. Half the code won't get you anywhere. We're trapped in here.
Not if I have the cryptographic sequencer. Uses ultrasound frequencies to bypass security systems.
There's always a way out. Always.
Alright, so a new gadget. Have to use the D-pad to select cryptographic sequencer. Man, that's a mouthful. I'll have to ask Lucius to try to figure out a better name for that thing. So I need to get this waveform all the way into the green. Nailed it.
You stay here. Lock this gate when I leave.
Oh, good idea. Can't have someone of my stature falling back into their hands now, can we?
Alright, so now we can... Wait. Wasn't Aaron Cash in that cell before? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, I get it. Inmate may be impersonating other personnel.
Get me out of here! You rescued the wrong warden. He's an imposter. You know.
That's when I realized that the person in that cell was none other than Clayface. Whether he started out as Basil Carlo or Matt Hagen, this B-movie actor turned shape-shifting supervillain was one of my most powerful enemies. I'm just thankful the Joker didn't think to let him out of his cell when he released all these lunatics. Oh, speaking of which, take this guy. Oh, the Batarang didn't even stun him. Ugh. Man, that little guy hits hard. But I've got two pieces of valuable information about these lunatics. One is that I can take him out with a ground takedown, and two is that Batarangs do absolutely nothing against them. Now I'm down a significant amount of health. So we head back into the main cell block. Oh boy.
Surprise!
Harley Quinn.
You know, Bats, I always thought there was a spark between us. Well, now there is. I know, you're shocked. Come and get me, Bats. I double dare ya.
Ugh, I don't know what's worse. The fact that she just killed that guard, or that terrible pun.
Why don't you just go get a gun and shoot the stupid bat?
Alright, so there's 4 thugs, and
You need a hand back?
2 of them are trying to arm themselves. So once I knock down this closest one, let's try to hit the far one with a Batarang. Oh, jeez.
What hit me?
I guess that fence is there for a reason.
Whoopsie! Betsy has a boo-boo.
And once I get clear of this group, I'm gonna try to get in range. What? My auto-aim didn't work. Let's try the bat throw. Usually when I throw a Batarang, it automatically targets the closest thug. Wait a minute. Unless... Oh no! Could it be that guy shot my Batarang out of the air?
Bye-bye, Bats. Mwah!
Alright, well now I know that the bat claw's the way to go. Okay, apprehend Harley Quinn, take 2. And this time, let's just ignore the guy on the bottom right and focus on keeping this one from arming himself. Alright, his friends want to join the fight, but that's fine. Ugh, I'll never learn. Alright, I'll have to do this the hard way. Wait a minute. Good thing he was so impressed with my moves that he couldn't take the shot. Alright, this top guy's going for the gun again, but this time I have a takedown ready. Just as soon as he's got a gun. And I should be able to use my batarang on the other one because his back is turned. There we go, and now just to make sure he doesn't pick up that gun again.
You okay down there?
And finally ending a fight with a takedown.
Little hit, boy. Keep
But,
away
uh-oh.
from the fist.
Here comes the second wave. This time it's 5 henchmen. One of them immediately going for that gun on the top. And now I can take out the one... Oops, wrong guy. That's fine, I got plenty of time to disarm him with the bat claw. Oop, the guy on the bottom almost got a shot off. Let's just knock him out for good. Looks like the one on top is trying to arm himself, so let's get him with the bat claw. Ooh. Well, it was worth it. I'll take a punch over getting shot any day of the week. And now just 3 left. There's a kick. Takedown. Not a chance. Spinning right hand. Guy was still trash-talking as he lost consciousness. That's impressive. So was that backflip.
Was that as easy as it looked? Huh. Well, it won't be so easy trying to catch me. Mwah!
And as Harley makes her escape past that security gate, let's go back to her patient interview tapes.
Care to tell me how these got in my office?
Simple, really. I put them there. Why? You don't like flowers?
I think the guards would be interested to know you've been out of your cell.
Oh, if you really were going to tell, you already would have.
How do you know I haven't already?
Oh, sweet. I like you. Even your name. Rework it a minute, we get...
Harley Quinn, like the clown. I know, I've heard it before.
It's a name that puts a smile on my face. It makes me think there's someone here I can relate to. Someone who might like to hear my secrets.
Really? Go on.
Not here, my dear. Come back tonight. I'll be ready for you.
And meanwhile, back to the action. Looks like I've earned a new upgrade. But before we take care of that, let's deactivate that electrified floor so I can go after Harley Quinn, taking out some obligatory Joker teeth in the process. And it looks like I can use my cryptographic sequencer to hack this device, giving me some time to ponder which upgrade I want to buy.
Patient pacification system deactivated.
Alright, so I've gotten all the combat upgrades, so let's get something new for the batarang. This is the remote control batarang. This adds a drone-like component to my batarangs, allowing me to take control of them manually using my gauntlet, so that I can explore new areas or hit enemies around corners. It does leave me vulnerable while flying them, but uh-oh, another lunatic up ahead. And since I know the batarang doesn't work, hit him with the bat claw, and then knock him out. It sounds like there's another one. Oh, jeez! Whew, I was just barely able to counter him. Wait, was that a trophy back there? No, there's no time. So I have 2 ways to take care of these lunatics. That's good to know. And I'm assuming Harley went this way into the guard room.
Look who's finally turned up, the Dark Knight himself. How's it hanging, Babs? Got a little problemo for you. See those 2 guards over there? I know, shocking. How you gonna save them?
Well, since you asked, I'm gonna have to turn off the electricity using my cryptographic sequencer, which I'll just refer to as the CS for short.
Wanna give that thing to me, Babs?
Not really. And you would know how to use it even if I did.
You gonna leave those 2 guys hanging around?
Well, that cleared up the water under the first guard, which is a great opportunity to use my newest gadget. Let's just maneuver this so that I can cut the rope. What? I missed? Alright, I'll just go back to regular old auto-aim. Actually, even though I've been calling it that, it's not technically auto-aim. It's a little-known fact that all of my batarangs have a remote control element, The ones that I'm not controlling myself are handled by Alfred back in the Batcave.
Time to turn up the pressure. 2 minutes and counting.
Cut me down!
All right, good shot, Alfred.
Time for me to go back. I'll miss you. Not. Oh, and now you have only 30 seconds to get out. Bye-bye.
Hey, that's cheating.
He's locked us in with a bomb.
All right, well, I can use the CS to hack this door. This one has 5 dots of difficulty. It's too bad I can't get Alfred to hack these remotely. 20 seconds left. Yes, got it.
Get out!
All right, make sure all the guards are out safely.
Oh, I thought we were both gonna die in there.
You're safe now.
You going after that crazy witch? I saw her heading out of the door as we got out of the room.
She won't get away. I'll stop her and then her boyfriend.
Good. Listen, I'll go try and get the ventilation system working. If you find her, don't go easy on her. From me.
You expecting congratulations? Come on, try and catch me.
All right, and to fill some of the time while I'm chasing after Harley, let's check out her penultimate patient interview tape.
He's crazy, you know.
Who? Batman?
No, Santa Claus. Of course, Batman. Always Batman. I've seen it in his eyes. Screaming mad stalkers. And dishonest. Hiding his face behind a fright mask. Well, no masks for me. I have nothing to hide. I laugh at the cruel absurdity of the world. But Batman, he's got them all fooled. He's made them think he can actually make things better. And the joke of it is, they all believe it.
The police?
The police, the media, the frickin' junior rangers. Every last sack of walking meat in this urban cesspool. Listen, sweets. Batman knows we're all on the same funhouse slide into madness. Why won't he admit it? He's up there in his belfry laughing at us. And the real gag is the miserable liar is allowed to run free while I'm in here.
That's really incisive.
Then you understand, don't you? You know why I do what I have to do. You know Gotham's only real savior is me.
And we're back.
Come on, keep up. You getting tired? Let me give you a little help. Ooh, you're getting warmer.
Well, I hope so. I just went through the door that you opened.
You're right on target, Batman.
All right, that's good to know. But there's a screaming lunatic in here. Let's see if I can figure out where he is. All right, he's above me, which gives me some time to ponder the riddle in this room. What has 4 walls, 2 sides, and 1 XDA? There, a bifurcated cell belonging to Two-Face. Formerly Harvey Dent, Gotham's district attorney turned to crime after a tragic accident, which was either some mobster threw acid in his face in a courtroom, or half his body was scarred in an explosion. Maybe the Joker was involved. I don't even know what the real story is. Oh, jeez, another lunatic! Why didn't that guy show up in my detective mode? Alright, I'm gonna have to have Lucius Fox do a bug sweep once I get back to the Batcave. If I get back to the Batcave. No, Batman, focus. This is the big Harley boss fight. Alright, extreme incarceration and a riddle, but there's no time for that now.
Here he comes, Mr. J!
Excellent. I'll leave it to you then, my dear.
Get him!
Alright, what's going on here? Looks like I have 3 different levels. And here come some henchmen. There's 4 of them, none armed. And it looks like this floor can become electrified. That's something I'll have to look out for. Oh, and if I remember this moment correctly, knock that guy off the ledge, and then there. Computer, stop. Rewind. Stop. Play half speed. This is my favorite counter in the game. Gut, groin, face. Smooth. As the floor starts to heat up, jumping through that henchman to get out of the way. Which is more than I can say for those 2 henchmen down there. I'm sure it was a non-lethal dose. Alright, here comes wave 2. 4 more henchmen, 2 of them holding lead pipes. Should be no problem. And I get to show off some more of my baseball skills. Use that pipe against him. Hit him right in the face with it. What?
Ooh, that's
did I miss that? It seemed like my timing was perfect. And another takedown for the other pipe wielder. And hey, look at cell number 4.
Anyone for fried bad thing?
I think I just found the answer to that riddle. As wave number 3 comes in. 4 more henchmen, and one of them with a stun stick. So we know how to deal with that. Leap over and hit him from behind. And have to move to the next level. And it doesn't look like any of the henchmen got zapped this time. At least they're split up, so I don't have to deal with all 4 at once. And, ugh, I hate having to waste a combo like that. Alright, let's hop back down. Oh, and here comes wave number 4. Looks like 5 henchmen this time, one of them with a stun stick, which doesn't appear to be lit up, but... There it is. Zapping him in the stomach with his own weapon. And now there's 6 left total. One of them with a stun stick, one of them with a lead pipe. So I can show off some more baseball moves on this guy. Alright, let's try something different on this guy with a stun stick. Throw him at his buddy to knock them both down. Now, uh-oh. The floor's starting to heat up, but I've already committed to this takedown. I hope I have enough time to get out of there. Whew, safe. Let's just put some distance between me and those thugs. Now just 3 of them up here. And wait, where are you going? Looks like he's going in search of a weapon. And interesting. He goes with a lead pipe, and there's a perfectly good stun stick right next to it. Alright, buddy, your move. Grab the pipe. Uppercut. Oh, he was already down.
He's done it again. I don't believe it. I'm on my way now.
Oops, change of plans, kiddo.
But I tried my best.
Sorry, but there is no prize for second place. I'm afraid you're off the party list. Better luck next time.
No!
And with Harley Quinn's army defeated, let's look at the last chapter in her origin story.
I got what you wanted.
You did? I mean, good. How did you smuggle it in? Actually, I don't want to know. So you're ready to stop that evil, murdering bat once and for all?
Of course I am. He needs to pay for what he's done to you.
Give it here, then, quickly. Come on, Doc. We've got ourselves a bat to kill.
Thumbs out, Woody. Say hello to your new and improved Harley Quinn.
And now back to the present.
Die, you big ugly bat!
Automatically doing a counter during the cutscene.
Hey, hands off the merchandise! That's my party list!
Quiet. Why the smiles next to certain names?
You're the detective, you tell me! Huh?
Get it.
You won't find Mr. J. He's in the secret lab in the gardens and... oh, crap!
Yep, I know.
Damn! Well, he'll get me out, you'll see! Yeah, you'll see.
And with Harley subdued, Batman out.